Telling you that's actually a tongue twister because I keep saying channel instead of channel, and like wake up, yeah, money make and make up, me go straight for the paper. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys all know the drill by now. Before we get into the video, I have to give one person who's left a comment in my last video my supporter shout out, and for this video I'm giving my supporter shout out to Jeanette. So thank you, Jeanette, for leaving all of your amazing comments. I'm gonna be leaving all of her social media stuff right here, so make sure to go follow her. So as you can read the title, this is a video about what it's been like being a YouTuber so far. So as you may all know, I started this YouTube journey about 2 weeks ago, and this is going on to my 3rd week, and honestly it's been such an amazing and fun thing to do. But on top of that, no matter how fun it is or how fun it looks, this shit is hard. I'm just gonna be real with you and not sugarcoat it, because it is hard, because you have to think of ideas constantly, and ideas not just that you see all over YouTube. I'm not saying you cannot post videos that is like trending on YouTube. You can, but it's hard to come up with original content. It's hard to come up with content that is gonna entertain your audience majority of the time. But the one thing that I've come to understand is that you're actually more interesting than you think. Because I walked into this YouTube journey just to do it, because I was like, you know what, this is a thought that's been on my mind for such a long time, and I think it's about time that I give this thought permission to live. And I was just like, you know what, enough with the excuses. I'm gonna do it, and wherever it takes me, that's where I'm gonna go, but I'm wishing for the best. And it's like, after a while, it's like you do it and you're just like, I don't know, and you kind of get discouraged by a lot of things. But at the end of the day, y'all, it's whatever you look at and whatever you put your energy into is whatever you're gonna get back. And if all you're focusing on is the negative side of things, and how, you know, you have such low subscribers and you barely get any comments and people are barely liking your stuff, that's how it is when you're starting anything. Coca-Cola only sold 1 bottle their first year, and now they're a multi-million-dollar company. My point here is, when you start something, you're not gonna automatically just get to the top overnight. It's a progress, and you're just gonna have to be patient and grind it out till you get. And honestly, that's the type of mentality that I'm walking into right now. It's like, this is something that I wanted to do for such a long time, and it's been on my mind and been on my mind until I actually did it, because I feel like there's a reason that I need to. It's like, at the end of the day, if we're gonna think something, why not just think positive? It's like, why don't I do this and be consistent for a good amount of years? Whether that's 1 year, whether that's 2 years, whether that's 3 years, whether that's 4 years, 5 years, and so on, in order for me to get to where I need to be, in order to get to a point where I have such an amazing platform where I can do way more things than just film in my room. And it's like, you're gonna have to understand that comes with being consistent, and that comes with being focused, and that comes with believing in yourself. Because regardless of what, in 2 years I'll be 23, and the thing is, either way I'm going to be 23, and I'm going to be 26, and I'm going to be 40. So it's like, why don't I take this along with me, and 1, build memories, and 2, you don't know where this is gonna take you. You don't know what that one video is that will blow you up. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is have a positive mindset. Stop comparing and competing with other people that are in the same field as you. It's like, I think that's one of my main tactics that I use to keep going up, to keep going up, to keep going up. Because at the end of the day, why am I focused on somebody else when all that attention I can spend on myself, when I can use all of that energy to spend on myself? And at the end of the day, when it comes to this type of work, or any type of work that's for you, that you're passionate about, you have to be selfish in a sense. And when I say selfish, I mean, stop worrying about somebody else. Like, let it all be about you. Because it's like, why are you poking your head out and sticking your neck out just to see what somebody else is doing when you could do the same thing about you? That amount of time that you're using to worry about what Karen or Samantha or so-and-so is doing, you can be sitting down in your room or wherever that is comfortable for you and thinking about ideas to, you know, put out to YouTube. How to get more creative, how to reach new audiences, how to even find your audiences if you don't have one. And also figure out the algorithm to YouTube, because YouTube has an algorithm, and it's like, and YouTube's algorithm is so weird and it's so unpredictable, so you really never know what video will just get you skyrocketing to like being at the top. With that being said, my YouTube journey really has been amazing so far, because I allowed it to be. At the end of the day, you have full control of the reality of your life. because your life is at the end of the day in your hands. Whatever you think up here, whatever you see up here, whatever you envision up here, that's what's gonna manifest in your own reality. With that being said, my YouTube journey has been great because I allowed it. Like I said, I allowed it, and I allowed it. Bro, my first subscriber, I was so freaking happy. 10 subscribers, I was so happy. 50 subscribers, I was so happy. And I'm almost reaching 100 subscribers, and to me that's a lot, because at the end of the day, in the YouTube world, that may not seem a lot, but imagine 100 people in front of you. Look at it in a way where, like, if you were out in a conference and you had 100 people and they were watching you, that's the same way. The only thing is, this is done through the internet, so it might not be a face-to-face interaction, but there's people that look up to you, there's people that watch you even though you're such a small YouTube channel. But it's like, don't sleep on yourself, bro. Do not sleep on yourself no matter where you are. And that's kind of one thing that I've been doing for myself, is that no matter where I am on this journey, I'm not going to sleep on myself. If I sleep on myself, how do I expect other people to believe in me, to believe in my platform, to believe in my videos, to watch my videos, and to continue supporting me when I myself don't even support myself? With that being said, y'all, you are the co-creator of whatever it is that you're trying to create. At the end of the day, it's on you whether you are gonna take this to another level or just let it be where it's at. And for me, I'm deciding to take this wherever God takes me, and I know that it's going to be a good, phenomenal, awesome place. And I really just, you know, I felt like it's time to just let my light shine. It's just time for people to see the amazing person that I am. It's time for people to just, you know, watch me and watch what my world is about, and watch what I'm all about, and, you know, connect with people and make friends through the internet and just reach people at a larger platform. But you have to understand, those things don't happen over time. And like I said in my last video, in order for that little water that's in those creeks to get to the ocean, you have to get through those creeks. That water that's in those little cracks, get through those cracks, then they go to rivers, then ponds, then they get to the ocean. And it's like, slowly it gets there. When you plant a tree, let's just say you planted an apple tree, the fruits, that apple is the last thing that grows on this tree. And that's the same way for your success on whatever journey you're on. It's like, you're gonna have to start somewhere, but if you daily water that tree and are consistent and focus on it, you're gonna get your apple at the end of the day. And when I keep saying last video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go watch the last video. Go watch my Harabasa video, because that video will explain a lot of things in what I'm talking about in this video. All of my references and all this and that I'm saying in my last video. So go watch my last video if you have not, if you don't know what I'm talking about in this video. But all I'm saying is, my YouTube journey so far has been amazing, and being a YouTuber has been an amazing thing because I have allowed it to be. With that being said, guys, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to get on this platform, I don't know what you're waiting for, because I really bullshitted myself all these years when I could have started a long time ago. But at the end of the day, everything happens under God's timing, and if my time was now, then my time is now, and I'm more than happy to just finally be able to say I started it and I have a YouTube channel. And for me, I'm proud of that, because I said something and I followed through. And it's the same thing for you guys. If you have like thoughts in your head that is just constant, just start that YouTube channel, bro. Just start that YouTube channel, because either way, you're on YouTube, but you're just watching somebody else. So why not be on YouTube and create content for other people to watch? Because the world needs you, baby girl and baby boy. The world needs. Oh, and the other thing is, stop being so hard on yourself. Like, there's times where I make a video and I'm like, I didn't like how I look in this video. I didn't edit this very well. Like complaining. And sometimes you have to understand, we could be your own worst critics. Even though the video is fine, bro, I'll be asking other people's opinion, like, does this video look like this? And they'd be like my little siblings, and like, the video is fine, you're just overreacting. And the thing is, majority of the time you're overreacting, but this is just like a matter of trial and error. Like, just at this point, just put out as many videos as you can, because YouTube ain't paying you, baby girl. So why are you wasting so much time criticizing yourself and criticizing your videos when YouTube ain't even paying you? So with that being said, just put out content and don't worry too much about what you look like, because at the end of the day, bro, you look good. You just overthinking it, and that's one thing I had to learn. And the thing is, whenever you start something, it's all trials and errors. That's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes, and you're gonna make mistakes along the way. Like, in one of my videos, my 50 facts about me, like, I accidentally made my background song a little too loud where people couldn't hear me. For a minute, I was like, you know, I'm gonna go delete it and repost it. But it's like that comes with starting something new. That comes with being new at something. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. It's like, now I know because you learn from your mistakes, and now I'm gonna check, is my background music louder than me? And if it is, then I'm gonna change it. But it's like, that's a mistake I had to make in order to realize and better it next time for my other upcoming videos. And it's like, everything's a matter of trials and errors, and you're gonna make mistakes. You're only human, okay? You're only human, so don't be too hard on yourself. But at the end of the day, y'all, it's whatever you make of it. So just, if you're gonna do this or just be on any type of journey, go into it and walk into it with a positive mindset, and just be nice to yourself. You know, sometimes we forget to be nice to ourselves, guys. Be nice to yourself. Anyways, guys, I preach a lot, but I love to preach. I don't know, I can come off as a preacher, but I just love motivating people and just speaking positivity into them and just having them see and realize their best self. So I hope you got a little bit of that in this video. With that being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace on the streets. Bye, y'all.